this is After the Message, and we have been in this series of the promises of God. Today we're going to be talking about this very special one. I will give you a hope and a future. How would you finish this sentence? I am really hoping that. Maybe you're really hoping that you can finally get a new job or get a promotion. Maybe you're hoping we can make it through hurricane season without a storm. Or, of course, we've all been hoping for this. I am really hoping there's a cure for this virus soon, that we can go back to normal. Hope can be difficult because hope is always attached to something that will happen in the future. Romans 8:24-25 explains this idea by saying, if we already have something, we don't need to hope for it. But if we look forward to something we don't yet have, we must wait patiently and confidently. Waiting patiently and confidently isn't something that comes naturally to most of us. I can speak for myself and say I'm a little bit impatient. But over and over again in scripture, God planted a seed or promise in someone's life, and they waited years to see his promise come to pass. Stories like that of Abraham, Joseph, and David include a long period of waiting on God. But waiting didn't mean God had forgotten them or the plan he had. The years of waiting were their opportunity to learn that it's better to know the plan maker than the plan. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." The first people who received this message from Jeremiah were also going to have hope and wait a lot longer than they wanted. They were living in a foreign land against their will, and they wanted God to take them back to their home soon. But God said 70 years would pass, and then God would lead them back to their homeland. God's hope and future for them was different than what they expected. Before this year started, a lot of us had hopes for what would happen, and it's safe to say none of us were expecting what this year has brought, and yet we can still put our hope in God and His Word. God hasn't left us, and no matter what happens, we still have hope for our future and this life and in eternity. Let these words from Revelation 21:3-4 encourage you today. God's dwelling place is now among the people, and He will live with them. They will be His people, and God Himself will be with them and be their God. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. May God grow our hope in Him as we look forward to this future He has promised us. God bless you all today.